It's nice. All right. So good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to our Thursday night trauma sensitive yoga. And we're going to start in easy seated pose. So easy seated pose is like a cross-legged pose. And for all of you, if that is difficult for you, you can always just straighten your legs and come into stick pose. All right. So let's embody. Let's turn our palms facing up to Father Sky. And then let's soften our bodies into Mother Earth, into Shkapmakwe. And as we relax and soften our bodies into the earth and the earth energy, we merge with that beautiful receptive energy of the earth. And as you gently close your eyes, greet your breath. As you greet your breath, just begin to notice every in-breath and every out-breath. Notice how the breath moves in through the nostrils, and notice how the breath leaves the body. And just continue to follow your breath so the breath can bring you into the here and now. And as you breathe in and breathe out, soften your shoulders, let it fall. Soften your back, soften your belly. In fact, give your entire being permission just to soften and to relax. As you breathe in and breathe out, I invite you to let go of all the external stuff. Just let go of all that has happened during the course of the day. And bring all of who you are into your practice. The most important part of trauma-sensitive yoga, as we want to heal the traumas that we carry within our embodiment, is to be present to every part of your being, to be present to every bodily sensation, everything that you feel. Just be present to it, don't react, don't judge it, but just be. And in this way, as you come back home to your embodiment, as you come back home to this beautiful vessel, we begin to heal. We begin to feel again that joy and that peace and that love and that light. So let's take a few more breaths here. And then we take a nice deep inhale and we bring our hands into heart center. And as we bring our hands into heart center, we acknowledge ourselves and we acknowledge our practice. We take a nice deep inhale and we rise the arms up all the way up just at the side of the head. We lengthen up the arms, and as we do so, we squeeze the abdominals nice and tight. Continue to lengthen up as if we want to touch the sky as we open up the sides of the body. And as we exhale, we open up our arms nice and slow. We stretch it away from the body and we bring it just at shoulder height. And then slowly and gently, we bring the fingertips onto Mother Earth and we drop our chin down onto our chest. So we open up the sides of the body and we go again. Inhale. And as we inhale, we are inhaling renewed energy and strength and sustenance, nurturance and oxygen from creation. And we continue to lengthen up as we open up the sides of the body and expand the body. See if you can squeeze your abdominals nice and tight. And as we exhale, we open up the arms, we lengthen and stretch it away from the body. And then slowly and gently, we bring our fingertips onto the earth and drop our chin down onto chest. And again, inhale. bringing in renewed energy and strength as we lengthen up and stretch the arms up. And remember, in yoga, where we lengthen the muscles, immediately we are strengthening the muscles. And as we exhale, we stretch the arms away from the body, lengthening those arm muscles, and then bring the fingertips onto our mat and chin onto chest. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Beautiful energy coming into the body from creation, renewed energy and strength, sustenance, nurturance, and oxygen. Lengthening up, stretching up. Exhale. We open up, stretch our arms away from the body. And then slowly and gently bring the fingertips onto the earth, chin onto chest. Last one, make it the biggest one. Inhale, bringing in that beautiful energy, lengthening up, stretching up the arms, opening up the sides of the body. And exhale, we open up, stretch the arms away from the body. Slowly and gently, fingertips connect with the earth and chin onto chest. And then we bring our palms again up on our knees or our thighs. We soften and relax, and we close our eyes and we sensate. And in trauma-sensitive yoga, to sensate is just to be able to connect with all the different bodily sensations, reacquainting ourselves with our embodiment, coming back home to this beautiful vessel and beginning to get to know him or her. And the body loves that when we are home. So nice deep inhale. Again, we turn the palms just facing down onto the earth, and we are going to start warming up the top part of the body and opening any tension. So nice deep inhale, just roll your head all the way over to the right. Drop your shoulders, let it fall. Just let the head fall over to the right. Opening up the left side and then back to center with an exhale. Inhale, let the head roll all the way over to the left. Keeping the shoulders soft. And back to center. Inhale, all the way over to the right. Nice soft shoulders. And back to center. And inhale, all the way over to the left. And back to center. Now take a nice deep inhale, bring your chin down onto your chest. And as you exhale, drop your head back and just look up and back and feel all the muscles under your chin getting a nice stretch. And again, inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, head all the way back. Let's do one more. Inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, head all the way back. And then we come to center. Soften the shoulders, let it fall. Turn your palms facing up. Just go into your embodiment as you close your eyes and we sensate. Just becoming aware of all the different bodily sensations. Without reacting, without judgment. All we're doing is honoring our embodiment. So we're going to warm up the torso now a little bit. So bring your 4 fingers in front of your shoulders and then hold with your thumb at the back of your shoulders. So you're cupping your shoulders, elbows out to the side, and we are going to do a nice Kundalini Kriya. Kundalini is another type of yoga. And with Kundalini yoga, we just don't go into a posture, but we move with the posture. So we're going to go inhale, exhale. So this posture is called windshield wipers. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Close your eyes. And I want you to focus in your body where you're feeling. What muscles in your body are moving around, right? So it's all the muscles there in the waist and the belly. So we're working those muscles, warming them up and giving them love and strength. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And the sages and the healers, when they're in this posture, or people doing Kundalini yoga, they go Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, meaning truth is my identity. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Few more. Sat Nam. Let's warm up. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So we come back to center. As we come back to center, take a generous in-breath and then hold your breath and then squeeze your root lock. So all the muscles inside from your root chakra, pull it all the way in and up. And then pull in your belly lock all the way in and up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just tighten those internal muscles as tight as you can. Hold it, hold it. And then exhale. Another deep inhale. And exhale and feel that warmth. So turn your palms up, close your eyes. And let's allow that healing to begin as we've worked all those muscles in the heart area, in the lungs area, the shoulders that often get very tight, the shoulder blades there, all those movements. Now we are already activating those happy hormones. The endorphins are now coming out. The good medicine are beginning to flow. And that's the beautiful part of trauma-sensitive yoga. As we connect with the body and move the body, and we open up the body and bring expansion in the body, we make space for the little trauma vortexes and stuff to be released, to be discharged, to let go. We are letting go. And yoga is about letting go. We don't hold on to anything. So now, nice deep inhale. We turn the palms facing down again. We're going to straighten out the legs. Give it a little bit of a shake out. Bring the palms at the base of our hips with the fingers facing forward. And we're going to give our feet and the back part of our body some love. So we push the heels down into the earth. We take a nice deep inhale and we point the toes and we stretch, 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 stretch out. So we stretch out and we lengthen all the muscles on the top of the feet, lengthening them and we strengthening them. Our feet work so hard. And as we exhale, we flex, push the heels in, flex the toes towards your face, wing the toes open nice and wide. And Aldolphin, I'm going to ask you to take your socks off because when you stand, you don't want to slide on your mat. And again, inhale, stretch, 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 like you don't want any blockage there. You want to feel your toes stretching as if the big toe want to touch the earth. So you're stretching out all those beautiful muscles. And exhale, we flex and you can wing all your toes open wide. Give them all some love. And again, inhale, we stretch, 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 stretch. And exhale, we flex and we wing all the toes open wide. And then we soften and relax, turn our palms up onto your thighs. The palms are always facing up so that we are open to receive the gifts and the blessings and the teachings that come when we are in this beautiful, beautiful practice. And yoga is a spiritual practice because when we are home to ourselves, when we are present to ourselves, we are present to our spirit that resides within all of us. So now, nice deep inhale, we're going to bring the knees up. We bring the soles of the feet together and we come into butterfly or Baddha Konasana. And here we're going to do another Kundalini Kriya. We can just leave the legs open like that, but we're going to add movement so we can warm up the body faster. If it's available to you, you can grab just outside by your toes, bring both palms there, and then we're just going to flap our butterfly wings. So now, everyone, we are tapping into our big hip joints. Now, in our big hip joints, this is where we carry a lot of tension, and this is where we carry a lot of stress and a lot of little traumas that sit in that area. Now close your eyes, and as you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine you're opening up those hips, you're opening up, you're lengthening and you're strengthening those hip flexors. And as you do that, just little trauma vortexes are leaving. I always do that. I just close my eyes and I imagine that all those little trauma vortexes are just leaving my body. All the stress, all the tension that I've picked up just left. Leave the body. All right? Few more. Let's do a few more. I just got some light on my face. I realize it's a little bit dark. Just a few more, flapping those butterfly wings and opening up the body. And you can see how you are lengthening and strengthening also your quadriceps there, lubricating your knees. So much happening here. So now take a nice deep inhale. We're going to just stop. And what we're going to do again, we're going to pull in that root lock. So it's that all those muscles on the inside, pulling it in and up. Gonna pull in our belly lock. So root lock up tight, belly lock tight, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then exhale, let go. Another deep, generous in-breath through your nose. Now we're gonna blow it out through the mouth. Another deep, generous in-breath through the nose. Let go, blow it out. And now feel the difference. Close your eyes and sensate. Just noticing in your body all the different bodily sensations, all that is happening in the body without reacting, without judgment, but just honoring every part of your body exactly the way it is right now. Because right now, you are present, you are in your body, and your body knows that. And that is the healing work, coming back home and knowing and feeling and sensing. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, I'm gonna open up the legs. A dolphin, maybe you can turn to the side, like to the side, other side. So, yeah. So we're gonna open up our legs. We're doing another nice hip opener here. Opening our legs nice and wide. And we're first going to start with a deep inhale, rising both the arms up, lengthening up, stretching up, squeezing the abdominals nice and tight, bringing all the fingers open wide, and see if we can open up the sides of the body a wee bit more. And then slowly and gently, we're going to pivot over to the left side, flex the toes towards our face, and we're coming to a beautiful forward bend. So we lengthen, stretch, and breathe, bringing the heart center forward, bringing the palms either around the leg or the foot, wherever that is for you, or you can even just bring it onto the earth, lengthening the heart center forward, and then dropping the crown of your head. Just let it fall wherever that is for you, and take 4 beautiful breaths. Inhaling strength, exhaling, letting go. Inhaling strength, exhaling, letting go. Inhaling strength, exhaling, letting go. Yoga is about letting go. We don't hold on to anything. No resentments, no past stuff that we carry that need to go. We just weigh ourselves down. During yoga, we clear the body out. We let go and we open up for new wisdom to come in. Now, slowly and gently, we come back to center, nice and slow, mindfully. Coming back, we come back to center, we turn the palms up. And here we take 2 breaths. Inhaling strength and exhaling, letting go, and soften the shoulders. Feel that beautiful stretch being integrated. Inhale and exhale. And we go up again in the center, nice deep inhale. We lengthen up, we stretch up again as if we want to touch the sky. We stretch out, squeeze the abdominals nice and tight. Then we gently pivot over to the right side, flex the toes towards our face, and then we come into a beautiful forward bend. So we lengthen, stretch, and breathe, bringing the arms down. Find a connection around your leg or your foot, or even on the earth, and just find that connection so you can lengthen your heart center forward and then drop the crown of your head, creating a beautiful compression or acupressure for all the internal organs on the right side of the body, and lengthening and stretching out the left side of the body. Let your elbows relax and just fall and drop into the earth. 4 breaths. We're stretching out all those the hamstrings, as well as opening up those hips. We're opening up the body, we're expanding so that we can release and discharge all the stresses and tensions and traumas that we pick up. But we open up the body to bring in new wisdom, renew with energy, renew with strength. And once you've completed your 4 breaths, we rise back up nice and slow, mindfully coming back to center. And we take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, blow it out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, blow it out. Now we bring our palms flat in front of us on the earth, and we slowly and gently walk our hands away from our body, all the way until we find our edge. So what does that mean, finding our edge? It means, oh, that's how far I can go. So if you feel, oh, that's how far I can go, drop your elbows onto the earth, let it fall, and your hands, and then slowly just drop your head, let it fall. Soften into your body for 4 breaths and feel where all the beautiful stretching is happening. And remember, in yoga, where we lengthen, we strengthen. That's why after first yoga practice, the body's already so strong. And after 4 breaths, we slowly and gently walk the hands back to center, nice and slow, stacking up vertebra upon vertebra until we come back to the center. When we come back to center, we take a nice, deep, generous in-breath through the nose and blow it out through the mouth. And another deep inhale through the nose Blow it out. Slowly and gently walk your feet back to the center. And just move it around a little bit. Bring your palms at the back of your body, palms down. We bend our knees, bring your feet hip width apart or wider. And now we're going to do a nice internal rotation of the hips because we just did two beautiful external rotations of the hip. So just roll from side to side, feeling that. Few more. And then come back to center, straighten your legs, turn your palms facing up. And again, just take a nice, deep, generous in-breath. And exhale, let it go. Another deep, generous in-breath. And exhale, let it go. So now we're going to come into tabletop, everyone. Coming into tabletop. So our knees will be hip width apart and our palms shoulder width apart. Bring all the fingers open wide and just let your belly kind of gravitate down towards your mat. And your tailbone should rise up a little bit. We take 2 breaths here, so we just give the body some time to get used to being in this way. Just honoring the body. And from here, we're going to do a few cat and cow stretches, just again, opening up the body and expanding. So cat stretch will be the inhale and cow stretch will be the exhale. So let's begin. Cat stretch, inhale. And as you inhale, you drop your tailbone, drop the crown of the head, round your spine like a scary Halloween cat. Look down towards your knees. Take your belly button and scoop it way, way up, right up into the back of your spine. Holding it tight up there, squeezing a little bit more. As you exhale, your belly gravitates towards your mat. Your tailbone rises up as your sits bones separate. You lift your chin up and you look up and back. Eyes open wide, so you work all the facial muscles and all the muscles around your eyes. And change. Inhale, cat stretch. Drop the tailbone, drop the crown of the head, round your spine even more now. Take your belly button, scoop it way up into the back of your spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Give your abs some love there. And as you exhale, belly gravitate towards the earth. Tailbone rises up, chin up, and we look up and back. And one more. Inhale, cat stretch, drop the tailbone, drop the crown of the head, round the spine, squeeze the abdominals nice and tight. And as we exhale, the belly gravitates towards the earth, tailbone rises up, and we look up and back all the way, rolling the eyes up and back. Feel that. Just opening up any tension. Then we come back into a neutral spine, just letting the belly drop. Here, take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Now walk your feet, your knees to the width of your mat. Bring your toes a little bit closer. Then pull your tailbone back and down, coming into a child's pose. So you can just drop your elbows, move your hands a little bit forward, and bring your right cheek on the earth, looking to the left. That's one way of doing it. Or you can just stack up your palms and put your forehead onto your palms. That's another way to go into child's pose. And the last one is child's pose, but with a melting heart. You just bring both your arms forward and let your heart melt into the earth. That's what I want to do today. Giving my heart to Mother Earth, to Shkakbekwe, giving thanks to her for a beautiful creation and for all the beautiful medicine that resides in creation. And as she's coming to life, all the flowers that will be coming, and the trees, and all the beautiful blossoms. It's just beauty, and she shows us how beautiful life is with all her love for us all in creation. We take 3 breaths here, and we let Mother Earth know that we'll take care of her. Take care of her water. Take care of her earth. And this child's pose is such a powerful, powerful posture for trauma healing. Why? When your head is lower than your heart, as we are now, we are releasing all those beautiful, beautiful healing medicine that resides within our embodiment. Those beautiful endorphins, enkephalines, serotonin, cannabinoids, all the beautiful medicine that gives us that sense of joy and happiness and peace and love. So let's take 2 more breaths here. And here, just honoring ourselves. Feel how your body is just embracing this work. So now take a nice deep inhale, and as you lift your head up, walk your palms again, and then bring your knees back. So your knees are again hip-width apart. Then wing all your fingers open wide, and then curl your toes under. And we're gonna come up into a nice gentle downward facing dog. And as we come into down dog, we're gonna walk the dog, just rolling from the toe mounts, pulling the heel down towards our mat, squeezing the abdominals nice and tight, just walking the dog, rolling from the toe mounts down to the heels, opening up our hamstrings. And now we're gonna come onto our tippy toes, rising the heels up, all the way up, dropping the crown of the head, looking towards the toes. And then from here, we're going to slowly roll from the toe mounts, pulling the heels close to our mat as we can get it. Again, opening up and stretching out the back of our legs or our hamstrings. Squeezing the abdominals nice and tight. We walk our hands towards our feet. We bend the knees a lot. Let your torso just relax on your thighs. Grab your opposite elbows and let the crown of your head just gravitate down towards the earth. So we're hanging here like rag dolls. And if it's available to you, you can roll over to your left. Getting a nice stretch there, and then all the way over to your right. And again, all the way over to your left, but it's your choice. Or you can just stay stagnant, whatever you prefer. And then as we come back to center, we are coming into a halfway lift. So we straighten the back of our legs, bring the palms onto your shin. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your body. Squeeze your abdominals nice and tight. And now we in halfway lift and feel the beauty of the body as we stretch and strengthen. Now as we exhale, we fold the body in half, bringing the fingertips or the palms or wherever that is for you onto the earth, dropping the crown of the head towards your mat, feeling that stretch from the front to the back of the body, feeling that. 2 breaths. From here, we take a deep inhale and we come into another halfway lift, lengthening the crown of the head away from the body, squeezing the abdominals nice and tight. And again, as we exhale, we fold the body in half, coming into a deeper fold. Taking 2 breaths here. And then slowly and gently, we rise up, but we come out of this posture nice and slow, just stacking up vertebra upon vertebra until we come into standing. And as we come into standing, we bring our palms down by our side with our palms facing forward. And so now we are standing in one of the most powerful postures in yoga or trauma-sensitive yoga called Tadasana, mountain pose. And in this posture, the message that our bodies receive is that even though we were beaten down to the ground with our traumas and difficulties in life, we got back up. We're standing our ground. We're standing tall. We got this. So close your eyes and honor that. All of you honor where you're standing tonight and where you're moving from here in a position of strength and gaining back your strength and your power and knowing that we are born to heal. We are born to heal. We are born to heal. For when Creator created us, we were created with the innate ability to heal. And no matter what has happened to all of us, we know that we can heal and we're on that beautiful healing journey because we are all together here tonight doing this beautiful trauma-sensitive yoga and really embracing our healing. So here, take a nice deep inhale for strength. And exhale, blow it out. Let go. Another deep inhale for strength. And let it go. And just to remind you, when you're having a difficult day and you're feeling down and out, come stand in Tadasana as you're standing now with the soles of your feet rooted and grounded to Mother Earth, to Shkapmukwe, and talk to her. And then you will send that message to your body that you got this. Maybe a difficult day, but you're going to get through it. You got this, and you're moving forward. So we honor that. So now slowly and gently walk towards the top of your mat. We're going to do maybe 1 or 2 sun salutations, just doing that 12 postures in one and continuing to strengthen the body. And remember, this is trauma-sensitive yoga. So you always have choices. Go where your body wants you to go. So let's go. Inhale, we open up, sweep the arms up, drop the head back, look up towards the tip of your thumbs. And as you exhale, let's fold, bend the knees and spider web the fingers, bring it beside the feet and bring your forehead closer towards your knees. From here, take a deep inhale, coming to a halfway lift, palms on your shin. Lengthen the crown of the head away from your body. Take your belly button, scoop it way back into the back of your spine. Now, as you exhale, bend your knees a lot and plant your palms next to your feet. Then step your right leg back, followed by your left leg. From here, you take a deep inhale and you come into a halfway lift. So what you do is slowly swing your head and your torso just through your arms and drop your tush for 2 breaths. Then you drop your knees, your top of the feet come all the way down to low plank or chaturanga, forehead kiss the earth. From here, deep inhale, push your heart through and come into a nice high cobra, looking up, looking back. 2 breaths. Opening up your front body, your heart's into your heart chakra. Then you come back onto all fours. You curl your toes under and we meet back into downward facing dog. And as you find down dog, you can bend your elbows a little bit, taking tension off your wrist. Roll your toe mounts all the way. Bring the heels closer to your mat. Drop the crown of your head, look towards your toes. Squeeze your abdominals tight. So this posture is a strength building posture. You're building strength and foundation for your life, for your body, and for your practice. 3 breaths. From here, slowly and gently again, walk your hands towards your toes. Keep the back of the leg straight and just fold the body in half. Lengthening the crown of your head down towards your mat. Slowly and gently take a halfway lift, palms on your shin. Lengthen the crown of the head away from your body. Squeeze your abdominals nice and tight. And as you exhale, let's fold again, stretching out the back body, stretching out the front body. And from here, slowly and gently open up your arms away from your body as you rise up. And then slowly bring your palms all the way up. Let your palms connect. As you exhale, open up your arms to the side and then arms down by your side. Turn your palms facing forward and stand tall back in Tadasana, in your strong mountain. Take a nice, deep, generous in-breath and blow it out. Another deep, generous in-breath and exhale, blow it out. So now I'm going to ask you just to turn facing sideways on your mat and then to step your right leg or your left leg open so your legs are just a little bit 4 to 5 feet, not too uncomfortable, but just good enough for you. So we're going to do a nice deep inhale, rising the arms up, lengthening up, stretching up. And as we exhale, we push the tush back and we come all the way down. And I invite you to plant your palms in the middle of your feet. Push the elbows back. Drop the crown of your head closer down towards the earth. From here, slowly and gently walk your hands towards your left leg. If it's available to you, bring your palms onto your left foot. Bring your torso a little bit over to your left thigh and then drop the crown of your head for 3 breaths. Just getting a beautiful stretch here and a lengthening of the spine. After 3 breaths, walk your hands all the way over to your right foot now. Bringing your palms on the foot, bringing the torso a little bit closer towards your right thigh, and then drop your head for 3 breaths. Once you've completed your 3 breaths, come back to center. Now turn your palms facing up with your fingers facing towards the back. And then pull your arms towards the back as far as you can and drop the crown of your head for 3 breaths. And once you've completed your 3 breaths, you're going to come back forward. You're going to slowly and gently open up your arms like wings, and you allow your arm strength, your belly strength, and your breath strength to bring you all the way back up. And as you come all the way back up, bring your palms onto your hips. Then bend your knees a lot, like a squat. And then from here, just walk in that squat, bring your knees back together, feet together, stand tall, and we back in Tadasana for 2 breaths. Slowly and gently, I'm gonna invite you to make your way onto your mat, on your back, but go down with your soles of your feet flat on the earth and your knees bent, because we're going to do a spinal twist and then get ready for our integration or meditation. So we go back on our mat, on our backs, knees bent. Then you open up your arms to the side, lift up your feet, roll your knees and your thighs all the way over to the right, and roll your head all the way over to your left for 3 breaths. Beautiful spinal twist, letting the body know we're ready for our guided mindfulness meditation. After the 3 breaths, we roll on our back and then all the way to the left, rolling the head and face all the way over to the right for 3 breaths. And once you've completed your 3 breaths, I'm going to invite you to come into a nice, either on your back, cover yourself with your blanket. You don't want your warm body to just cool down. Just snuggle up in your blanket so you can be on your back with your knees bent or your legs straight. And if your body says, no, I don't want that, you can roll onto your right or onto your left or even onto your belly. And once you find that place where you want to integrate, to integrate means for you to be able to allow all the beautiful work that you've done for the last 50 minutes to be taken into the body and to allow the healing to continue. Mindfulness meditation. Meditation is the liberation of the mind from all distracting thoughts, emotions, and feelings. And Buddha taught when we go into meditation to find a focal area of care, tiny, tiny area of awareness. So tonight I'm going to ask you to focus on your heart center. To focus on your heart center, your heart chakra, and that chakra represents love. And tonight in our meditation, we are going to focus on love. Allow your body to melt into the arms of Mother Earth of Shakmakwe. Surrender to her energy and surrender to her love. For Mother Earth is always there holding us, loving us, supporting us, guiding us, sustaining us, and caring for us. Earth Mother. So feel her love. Feel her holding you and loving you. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feel all this love. Bring to your mind someone that you love very much. Picture that person that you love very much. And as you feel that love for that person, I invite you to take that same love and to take it to your heart center and then to love yourself. And then to feel that love for yourself. For loving ourselves is the best healing gift that we can give ourselves. For when we love, we heal. And as you breathe in and breathe out, I'm going to just recite a few verses of a poem by this beautiful poet Khalil Gibran from the East. And he wrote in his book called The Prophet. It's one of the most beautiful poetry books. And he says, when love beckons to you, follow him. Though his ways are hard and steep. And when his wings enfold you, yield to him. Though the sword hidden amongst his pinions may wound you. For as love crowns you, so shall he crucify you. And as love is for your growth, so it is for your pruning. For love is sufficient unto love. For when you love, you should not say, God is in my heart, but say, I am in the heart of God. And do not think that you can direct the course of love. For love, when it finds you worthy, shall direct your course. And so let's feel that love for ourselves. And let's take that love to every part of our being. It is only when we love ourselves that we stop hurting ourselves. And when we find that love for ourselves again, then we can love others around us. To me, Creator is love. God is love. Allah is love. Tao is love, whichever way. Higher power is love. And I do believe that anything that is loved can be healed. And I know that with every fiber of my being. So as you take that last few breaths, feel that love. See all that red hearts scattered around you. All that beautiful red hearts coming from the earth and just coming all the way down to you, going into your loving heart. The loving heart is the truest wisdom. The loving heart is the truest wisdom. Love yourself. Love yourself more. Love yourself even more. So now slowly and gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing new love and life into them. And if you're on your back, I invite you to slowly and gently to roll onto your right side or your left side. And here to thank yourself for bringing yourself to yoga practice tonight, for safety, for self-care, for health and wellness, for connection and healing. And then slowly push your left palm into Mother Earth, acknowledging her. And then slowly and gently rise up, nice and slow, looking around you and orienting yourself back into the room where you are. And then we come back into easy seated pose, where we started our practice tonight. And in a gesture of gratitude, we bring our hands into heart center, acknowledging ourselves, acknowledging our practice. And then we end the session with one sound of Om. And Om is the universal sound, reminding us of pure consciousness, the infinite, the omnipotence, the omnipresence, the force, the source, great spirit, and our connection to this energy, our connection to ourselves, to our families, our friends, and our connection to the rest of the world. So take a nice deep inhale. So thank you everyone for sharing your beautiful practice and your energy with me and everyone else here tonight. It's always an honor. Have a beautiful rest of this glorious day and evening. And take all of this with you and apply it to your day-to-day life. And I say namaste, meaning the divine in me. I honor the divine in you all, always. And now I'm going to invite you to just turn on your microphones and just do a little check-in. Just going to stop the recording.